There are 7 assumptions that are pretty common that can block a healthy view of conflict management. First of all is that harmony is normal and conflict is abnormal. And I can tell you from my experience in working with a lot of great companies that that's just not true. And a lot of the times what I'm saying to leaders when we're working through a really gnarly situation is I just feel compelled to say to them, hey, it's okay. I mean, this isn't a knock on the value of your organization or the value of your work. I mean, everybody experiences this stuff. I'm saying that all the time because sometimes we feel like there must be something really wrong with us that after all this time we've still got to work on this. No, not true. Not true. Because conflict is actually normal. Learning to address it more quickly, more effectively, that's cool. Another assumption is that conflicts and disagreements are the same thing. That assumption can block a healthy view of conflict management. Because somebody might say, there's no conflict. I mean, sure, we hate each other, but it's just because we disagree. And that's just the same thing. We disagree, we're in conflict. Like, you know, if we disagree, we're going to have conflict. So if we put those two things together, then that can block a healthy view of conflict management. It could either make us afraid to be in the space where we're kicking around some ideas that are really kind of out there and stretching, right? We say, oh no, we can't talk about that stuff, we'll have conflict. No, not necessarily. We can bat the hard things back and forth and it not be conflict. Third, conflict is the result of personal baggage. And of course, people feel that when I'm called into an organization and, you know, the IO psychologist is brought in and people feel like, oh crap, you know, there's something really wrong with me. And man, I'm just trying to tell them, you know, and sometimes what I say is, listen, I'm an expert at this stuff, but I suck at it with the people in the first circle of my life. The people closest to me, I'm like grade school level. I still struggle with this stuff. With those who really are connected to me, you see? It's okay. I get it. It's not because we're crazy or we're somehow diminished. Here's another one. This will really ruin a healthy view of conflict management, is that conflict should never be escalated. And you've heard this before. You've even felt this before. Why in the world would I want to create a problem by bringing this up? I mean, it already sucks around here, right? And now I want to just sit at a table and talk about it? And I get there is this natural inclination that says, you know, what we say, don't poke the bear, don't, you know, wake the sleeping dog. I mean, we have all these different ways that we say, are you crazy? It's already bad enough, let alone rehashing the whole reason why it's so bad. Here's the thing. Conflict needs to be escalated high enough to get the real stuff on the table.